All right, this is day 3 of doing the elemental diet to help cure my SIBO. And I wanted to just, again, I'm filming every single day so you can see my experience. I am supposed to do this for a total of 4 days. Today is technically day 4, but it's the morning, so I'm reviewing how yesterday went. And before I start, I want to start with the traditional affirmation of the day. Yes, it's very woo-woo. However, hopefully, we can see what the universe has in store for us today, and I hope that it brightens your day. So I got these little affirmation cards, and I'm just going to randomly pick this one. Okay, it says, I am more powerful than I know, and I am beautiful just as I am. Oh, I love it. And on the back, it says, the most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence, from Blake Lively. I love Blake Lively. Okay, so confidence, 100% agree with that. I am more powerful than I know, and I'm beautiful just as I am. I love that. I think that's really helpful. Hopefully you can take this, incorporate it into your day today, and know that you're beautiful just as you are, even if you have gut issues like I do. However, I am doing so well. This elemental diet is really working for me. I'm seeing massive, massive improvements. And yesterday was really the breakthrough. So if you haven't watched day 1 and day 2, I definitely would recommend you start there. But day 2 was horrible. I felt terrible, low energy, super grumpy. And I felt like I had overeaten because I kind of underate during the day, I would say. And then I kind of felt like I ate a bunch at night and I just didn't feel great. But then what was miraculous and amazing is when I woke up in the morning of day 3, I felt super lean, super, super lean. Like I'm definitely losing weight. But it was hilarious because, again, I thought that I had overeaten. I felt like I ate a lot. And I'm not a fan of tracking calories, but I am tracking my calories just a bit because I'm more curious, and I'm eating quite a bit of calories. So let me just show you what the actual day looks like. I do food tracking. I highly recommend, if you're going to be doing this, you should also track what's going on, because when we get into the reintroductory phase where foods, because again, this is a short-term diet. This is not a lifestyle that you would ever want to be on. If you want more of a lifestyle weight loss, you should check out my Skinny Goddess program, which is some principles where you can design the best, basically, weight loss diet for you, and you will get very quick results. This is not that. This is temporary to fix your gut, because I have major gut issues that I've been needing to fix, and this is working amazing. So I was just shocked to wake up on day 3 feeling, I put it in all caps, I feel amazing and skinny. And again, back to tracking, what I do is I do the time. So I'll do the date. I am tracking what day this is. Like this is my day 3. Let me see if I can make the view a bit bigger for us. Let's see full screen if that's a little bit better. So I just woke up shocked. And then one thing that I need to make a note of, I need to start tracking my sleep in here. I had the most amazing sleep last night. Deepest sleep ever. I have to write this down. Deepest, best sleep ever. I had really interesting dreams, and I have never slept that hard. I kind of woke up. It's not good for your face. I try to sleep on my back for my skin and wrinkles and things, but I woke up completely smash face into the pillow because it was such a deep, deep, deep sleep, and it felt really restorative and refreshing. So I am going to start tracking my sleep in here, which I would advise as well. But as far as tracking, this is a very simple spreadsheet anyone can put together for themselves. I just have the date, the time of each thing, which is really important. What am I eating or drinking? I do like to keep track of my hunger scale because, again, the first few days I was just famished, and I'm never really a super hungry person. How did I feel after? You need to pay attention to that. And then you don't need to track these calories. I've just been doing it to just kind of see what's happening. And these are, I'm totally estimating these calories. Okay. So 6:30 a.m. I had my homemade pre-workout, which I'm still sipping on. It's in this little fancy teacup and it's absolutely delicious. I will say it's growing on me. Again, I promise I'll do a video on how to make this. I will do that very soon. It's growing on me. I used to have a Lonnie New rainbow candy pre-workout and I just was addicted to it and it's delicious. And it does take away my hunger for hours and hours, but it has sucralose in it. And my doctor thinks I might have a sensitivity to sucralose. So we decided to take me off of it, but that will be the first thing. Let me be clear. Once I'm through this elemental diet and it's time for me to start reintroducing things, that is going to be the very first thing that I introduce and see what happens with my gut, because I do love it. However, this homemade version is delicious and it is growing on me, and it is significantly cheaper to make your own clean homemade pre-workout. So I promise I will share how that's done. Okay, so when I wake up, I'm not hungry at all. Yesterday, I felt so good. I decided I'm strategically taking the entire week off of any workouts whatsoever, but I felt so good in the morning and I had so much energy that I decided to do some yoga, and then I ended up doing some Pilates as well. And that was really, it just felt really great. I was very happy with that. We're going to say I probably burned like 30 calories because I don't do much. It's slow, but felt really, really amazing. Okay. So then I decided from the day before, again, if you recall my day 2, I felt like I really overate. So in the evening, so I had my kind of paleo Cobb salad. Again, I'm doing the semi-elemental diet version where I do have some food. It's not completely liquid. And then if this is not working, which it is working, the whole idea is do something the least restrictive to get the most results. So the doctor I'm working with has found patients got equal results, whether they did the full liquid elemental diet or a semi-elemental diet. So I am doing the semi first, and I'm getting fantastic results. So there's no need to starve yourself and only do liquid and be miserable if you can get the same results while having a little bit of food. But if you recall yesterday, if you watched my day 2, I did feel like I overate. I had my Cobb salad. Then I had the elemental shake. I made it into an ice cream, which was fantastically delicious. And then I also had kind of my cottage cheese coconut yogurt Cool Whip with peanut butter dessert. It's absolutely fantastic. But I definitely felt like I had eaten too much. And I think I did that because I didn't have enough earlier in the day. So what I wanted to try, I always keep notes for myself for the next day, is I need to try eating breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater. And so on day 3, I added some breakfast. I added this elemental shake, plain with ice. And actually it wasn't plain with ice. I actually added cacao powder, some cinnamon, and some spinach. And then my probiotic supplement that I'm using, which has been really a game changer. I can feel it. Oops, I hit the volume. Okay. So I am changing this. Again, it's day 4. I'm just reviewing yesterday's full day 3. I am not having a shake anymore. I'm actually having protein powder in my coffee instead, which I'll go in depth when I review day 4. Because I don't like having a cold freezing shake in the morning, and they have these new protein powders that are clean. They're paleo. And again, the food diet that I'm following is paleo low FODMAP. And they do have protein powders that are pretty good, that are paleo low FODMAP. So I'm just putting it in my coffee to have like basically a warm milkshake for breakfast. And I can sip on it while I'm working because I don't have time. I really don't have time in the morning. I'm trying to get my kids to school, and I had a 7:45, all hands meeting this morning with my company. So, I don't always have time to have breakfast, But day 3 I did, and I'm changing this. However, it did help. Then at 10 o'clock, I had some tea with nut pod creamer. I tried a new tea called Lemon Balm tea. I did not like it, unfortunately. A lot of people rave about it. I don't like how it tastes. I like the ginger aid flavor the very best. So I would recommend sticking with ginger aid, and I also feel like it helps my stomach. Ginger aid seems to be out of stock. I went to Whole Foods yesterday to buy more, and they did not have it. So I bought just plain ginger tea, and we'll see how that is. But the ginger aid is my favorite so far. Okay, then 11 o'clock, I had some decaf coffee with heavy cream. So if you can see, I'm a drinker. I love to just drink throughout the morning. It makes me happy. It's entertaining. I don't really like eating in the morning, but I have lots of drinks, and I enjoy all of them. Okay, then I went on a walk at noon, which I normally do, and this was great. My walk was not 300 calories. I'm just going to say the walk is 0. Or if we want to be consistent, maybe I burned 30 calories on my walk, whatever. Again, calories don't really matter. I'm just trying to get an idea. Okay. Then at 1 o'clock, I had my lunch, which was the Elemental Shake number 2. And I had this as an ice cream as well. You can see I was super hungry. I do remember how hungry I was yesterday. And then I also felt great after eating, which is a really good sign. I actually had 2 shakes for lunch. One was as a Ninja ice cream, and one was I blended while I was waiting to make the ice cream. So this was really 2 shakes. I feel like that was probably like 700 calories probably. So I just need to make a note so I remember. And I do add a little bit of heavy cream in there, because again, as long as the majority of the calories you're getting is from the Elemental Shake, you can add a few other items. So I'm definitely taking advantage of that, and I'm still feeling pretty good. Okay. So then at 4 o'clock, I had my green drink with some more probiotics. It's a gut lining healing supplement that I'm using, and this was delicious. I love having this. It doesn't have to be before dinner, but anytime during the day, I love having this green drink. It just makes me feel really healthy, and I'm doing great things for myself. Okay, and then I had my dinner at 5 o'clock, which is the time I like to eat with my family. And I had my typical paleo Cobb salad. I may have mentioned this. My doctor does want me to eat different foods every day. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much organization for me, and I can only change so many things at once. And so I'm just sticking with the paleo Cobb salad. I'm loving it. It has chicken, bacon, eggs, and then I do low FODMAP vegetables, which are cucumbers, bell peppers. Sometimes I add carrots. I didn't have carrots last night. And then romaine lettuce. So I've been really enjoying that. I also had raspberries. I forgot to add. And raspberries. Yeah, I had a bunch of raspberries. Those are also low FODMAP fruit, really delicious. And that made me feel really nice. I was hungry. I was definitely hungry, but not starving. So that was perfect. And then for dessert, I had cottage cheese. This is my favorite dessert right now. Cottage cheese, coconut yogurt, Cool Whip. They have coconut Cool Whip. And then I do some sun butter. And again, I'm not hungry for dessert, but I just want it. So why deprive myself? And then I had after dinner, I had lemon balm tea. Again, don't like this as much as ginger ale, unfortunately. So it looks like I'm having about almost 2,400 calories. You can see yesterday was about similar. The first day, I don't know if I tracked calories the first day. 2,400. Okay, so this is about right. We should see. I might need to audit my numbers here. But I'm having a lot of calories. I don't know how many calories I ate before the elemental diet, but it's really interesting because I am feeling much thinner, and it must be because the inflammation is less. I think my digestion is probably better. So I'm very happy about that, and I'm eating a lot, which is really interesting. So I'm very much enjoying that. So tomorrow I will review day 4, which is today. But again, it's the morning, so I wouldn't have enough to review for just today. So a few things that I can share for all of you is this is the elemental shake that I'm using. Elemental Heal. This is by Dr. Ruscio. There are several other brands. The taste of this is okay. I'd give it a 5 out of a 10. Definitely something it's palatable. I was very pleasantly pleased the first time because I had heard horror stories of how terrible these were. So this one is good. It also comes in vanilla. Now I have decided that I'm going to just finish this. I probably have 1 day left of this, 1 or 2 days. I'm just going to go the whole time. So I'm supposed to do this for 4 days. If I have 5 days worth of this, I'm just going to keep it up because again, I'm getting such amazing results and I'm not miserable. What's interesting is it says low carb. It's not that low carb. There's 30 grams. There's 31 grams of carbs per each serving. So again, the serving size is 4 scoops, which is a lot. I'm typically using more like 3 scoops per shake. And then I'm also adding cacao powder because cacao powder makes it taste delicious. So I promise I'll do a video on how to make this taste a little bit better while still being compliant for the semi-elemental diet. And then this has 35 grams of protein. But again, 31 grams of carb is not like super low. Most of my other protein powders have like 4 grams or 2 grams of carbs. And I'm having this multiple times a day, right? I'm having it for breakfast and for lunch. So it's not really, but it's fine. It's great. Okay, so that's the powder I'm using. And then someone randomly asks what I do, how I stay tan. I don't think I'm that tan, but I do use Tan Lux for your body. Let me see. I don't know if you can see that. Might be hard to see. Let me just take it out so you can see what it looks like. I really, really enjoy this because what you do is you take a few drops and you put it in your lotion. So you have to be thoughtful about what kind of lotion you use because lotion that has a lot of alcohol will actually mess with your tan. But Hemp's, this is age defying. It smells fantastic. The original scent is also fantastic. I am looking for a more natural, this is kind of natural, but there's more natural, like organic body lotions. I'm very into organic. So I will share when I have something better. But for now, this is what I've been using. And I have a very specific formula. 2 pumps of this, 4 drops of this. They're kind of big drops. And then I mix it in my hands and then I do 1 section. So that would be like this part of your arm. And then the next section is the same thing. 2 pumps of this, 4 drops of that for this section. And then I do the same on my legs, like for my, ankles to my knee is 1 section. And then my thigh to my hip is the other section. So anyway, you have to be very consistent with how you mix this. Otherwise you're going to get an uneven tan. But what I love about it is you don't stink. You can do it during the day. So this is something that you can put on in the daytime. It does get on your clothes a teeny tiny bit. Like if you can see, I did this yesterday. I did not do this today. But if you're wearing white, you might get a teeny tiny bit, but it's not anything bad. And it doesn't feel like you're wearing fake tan. So I really, really enjoy this. I will share the best body lotion that I've ever used. I got from France. I can't buy this in the U.S. It's called La Vie. If you're in France, you should buy this. It's so good. It smells so good. Love it. And it's 96% organic. And it just smells fantastic. This is pretty much empty. I think I have maybe 1 more tiny drop left. And I'm saving it for sentimental reasons. Anyway, I hope you found this hopeful, not hopeful, helpful and hopeful, because you can cure, this is curing my SIBO for sure. I can feel a massive difference. I'm thrilled, and I will be sure to, check in for day 4. I'm going to record that for you tomorrow once the day is done. All right. Take care.